Welcome to Forever Exiled. I'm Justin, aka Tags.
T-Bone, T-Bone, T-Bone. That's what my mom called me when I was born.
T-Bone's in the house.
But I was so embarrassed that now I just call myself Tyler.
Yeah.
Or Wrecker of Days. Felt the same.
It's all the same, T-Bone. All right. This is episode 321.
Oh, is it? Did I do it?
No, you did. Yep. I just started with a 2, but look at us into the 3s.
All good things. All good things. Oh my goodness, my phone's like freaking out.
What's going on?
All of a sudden, it's my fault.
What did you do?
Well, my wife was going to be busy doing gaming on the other side, and then I sent her a Torg video.
Yeah.
We love Torg from anybody from Borderlands 2. I haven't played anything after Borderlands 2. That's when my concussion stuff, Borderlands 2 is when we started realizing it, but pushed through some stuff. Obviously had to deal with Torg, and so there's not enough sound clips out there of Torg. And so I made a YouTube clip from another video and sent it to her, and I told her she had to watch it before she started playing her game. And my fault, because then I didn't put my phone on D&D because I wasn't expecting anything, and then because she's upstairs gaming, so who else is going to message? And then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, awesome! Oh, you're the best!" And and then so it was my fault. But nice. All good things, right? Torg, living it up.
Explosions. Big shout out to our Patrons. Thanks everybody who resubbed up this week. Patreon gets you access to After Dark. It's our podcast after the podcast and a digital high five.
Yeah, a really good one.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
You know how sometimes you shake someone's hand and they half get in there, or you grab too early, or they're too timid and they don't let you get right into that thumb crotch. I don't know, thumb crotch. Mm-hmm. And it's and it's the worst, right? Yeah. But then there's you go to church and you shake hands with someone who's obviously a chiropractor and they absolutely destroy your hand, but they're fine with it because they think that, I don't know, it'll be healed or something like that. But really your hand's just destroyed for life because their hands are so strong. Mm-hmm. Well, our high fives, virtual ones, are the perfect balance between them. I know those were handshakes, but our high fives, they're not on the weekend. They're not on the strong end. They sting in the perfect spot for the exact amount of time. They're great.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Ty.
So sign up.
Hey, did you know December 6th is the early access release celebration?
According to my calculations. So it's been a year now.
Mm-hmm,
this coming week before our next episode.
Is it before? Yeah, I guess that's true. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Saturday or something. So before our next recording comes out, early access for Path 2 has now been out officially for a year.
Well, it's actually after. It's our next week's episode that would. We record. Okay, it's a weird spot.
Well, that's how I have to do all the date stuff. I have to do a 10-day rotation because you record a little early, right? Yeah. So before the next episode comes out, after this one, before the next one.
Cool.
The beta? No, not a beta. Early access has been out for a year.
Did you know also that it's American Thanksgiving? So happy that day. You guys are a little late, but you get it still.
Yeah, I know, right? Way to jam it super close to Christmas.
So close to Christmas. What are you guys thinking?
Well, I gotta kind of say though, I'm a January. My son was born January. I'm February. My daughter's March. My wife is April.
You're kind of done.
December is just before, right? Christmas. So that we have our 5, but then it's 7 months of freedom.
I know.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, maybe they got it. Maybe I'd hate to admit it. I'd hate to say that the Americans got it, but maybe they got something there.
Except that Thanksgiving isn't a gift giving.
No, but it's the mandatory got to hang out with family that maybe you really don't want to thing. So you get that all done and then you're good.
That's a lot of family real close.
Yeah, but then it's done, man. It's ripping the Band-Aid off twice.
I don't know. I think I like the October thing.
Yeah, me too, I guess. But I like my family.
I like my family.
From a distance.
I like all of them.
What about without alcohol?
No, I like my family. My family's great. But I don't like all of them all the time,
At the same time, within a short time span.
Very tough. Very tough. How was your week?
What are you supposed to talk about? Let's say you see, there are a lot of families where they only see each other once, twice, 3 times a year, if that, right? So it's okay, so you hang out in November, or sorry,
catch up.
November. And it's like half a month later, you're like, so anything new? No. How'd the business proposal go? Oh, it's still in 3 months.
Yep.
Cool.
Nailed it.
You want to watch some football? I like football.
I think that's what they do, right? Oh, isn't it all around football? Isn't Thanksgiving?
Well, football, it's like that one sport that I know of. I don't know any other sports that only last for like 4 months, but that's American football. I love American football, by the way, the NFL. That time? Yeah. It's October, well, September, depending on how much of a diehard you are, all the way to the first week of February, because who says February? Anyway, you can tell there's nothing to talk about Path of Exile.
How was your week?
I had a great week, man.
Yeah.
Kids are starting to get sick. 'Tis the season, but we're good. Daughter's starting to cough lots throughout the week, but Justin, it's almost like I'm excited for it. Like I was talking in the past week that, we've been on some good stretches. Obviously, we're going to get sick every now and then, but we're not getting like every illness that now comes through school. But she's 12. So I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in Canada, like the majority of the directions, like it's really difficult to find cold medication for pre-12-year-olds. But then the second they hit 12, you don't care if they're the smallest 12-year-old on the planet. You're taking that biblically and you're like, yes, I can give you this adult stuff now. Everything. That's right. And now all of it's available. So when my daughter's sick, I'm like, oh, we got
I have stuff?
Yes, that's right. That's right. So I get excited as a parent when she's sick, but no, we're good. We're at a weird, not abnormal, because I'm sure every parent goes through this, but we're at that weird stage of my son and daughter. Their Christmas lists are really short. My daughter's like, because of the kind of person she is, she wants what she wants, and that's it. Like, and it'll last. Like, she doesn't really fluctuate, Her favorite color doesn't change every week. It changes every couple years kind of thing. Whereas my son, his Christmas list will change 100 times over, but it's still only like 4 things.
Sure.
And so we're like, well, I hope you like clothes.
Sure. Exactly.
And books and
some
a gift certificate to Walmart.
Got stuff to brush your teeth and...
Well, my wife, when it comes to, okay, hang on. So Christmas talk, family members, earmuffs for Santa. That's probably the proper jingle. So anyway, fast forward 5 minutes about Santa talk. Okay. So my wife does I'll give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just in case there is a douche driver on the road. I know, right? Like we're like earmuffs for Santa talk, but we'll say douche around the kids. Anyway, my wife does the stockings, and that's like her tradition. Like, I'm not even allowed to buy stuff for the stockings. When she goes out to do Christmas stocking shopping, I'm not allowed to come because I never approve on how much she spends on stockings.
I can see that.
She's
100%,
supposed to go.
Sure.
She's supposed to go to the dollar store or whatever. Or like, if you find something at Walmart, it's supposed to be like this. Like, even if it's like $15, it's supposed to be like all this great stuff they could use for a while. I don't know. You know what I mean? But like, it's like $200 a stocking.
Yeah.
And there's a stupid orange at the bottom.
Of course.
Like it. So anyway, we're now at just this thing where we're not going to get divorced over it. We've agreed we're not going to, but it's something that I'm allowed to make fun of her for. And she's allowed to tell me to stick it for. I guess you could say.
I'm going to agree with her. I seem like that's about... Christmas is always, unfortunately or unknowingly, expensive. There's always, it's really hard to stay low, especially I don't know, it gets hard as you have multiple kids too, because then you're trying to make sure you're even and you're
definitely. And I only have 2 kids, you have 4, so and then they're spread from like, you have like an 80-year-old and a 4-year-old, but The reason I'm bringing up Christmas now is basically because we have a January kid, right? Like I was saying, like a birthday. And ever since COVID, it's like stores haven't figured out post-COVID stuff yet. Or maybe it's just like that's how long it takes for the trickle effect of all these things to figure themselves out. But stores are still empty in January. So we've learned to shop for Oliver's birthday before Christmas.
Sure. Yeah.
Just to make sure that we're getting stuff that he likes, not just some stupid shirt that maybe he'll like, but who cares? What's he going to get excited for? And so for the kids, we just kind of have this unwritten rule now. Well, I mean, they know about it, but Where we live in the world, American Thanksgiving is obviously very impactful, right? So
Sure.
Black Friday
Totally
stuff,
affects
Black
us.
Friday week, like that is our market. Where our markets are completely intertwined. Don't know what it's like anywhere else in the
It
world.
started a few years back, but yes, you're right. It completely has seeped into Canada. Yep.
And so basically for our kids, their Christmas lists are locked in, and the order, like we have it organized in priority, that's locked in. And as soon as like we start ordering for Black Friday, any changes they make are reflected for their birthday.
Yeah. I love that. That's awesome.
That's honestly it. And my poor daughter, like that's a March wait. So it's not like my son who just has to wait less than a month barely. But so we're going through that, but like it's a tough year for us as parents, because to me, like when you're doing gifts, like just because gifts are different than birthday or Christmas, to me, there's something about the excitement of unwrapping something. And it's like as a Christian guy, you're always thinking long-term, right? As like a Bible guy, you're always thinking like the long-term value of everything. It's not just about the immediate moment. But for me, a gift, I actually don't care about the long-term value of it. It's all about that immediate hype.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That moment is amazing with watching your kids. Amazing.
And this isn't going to be the year for my son. It's not.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, it's not. Because like even like there's one thing he had a camera at the oh shoot, now he can't listen to this. Okay, whatever. I'll try and remember that. He can't listen to this until forever. But he had a camera and like just like $100 thing. We don't want to get them phones yet. So we want to like give them the cameras. They can take their videos and stuff with that. And he had that at the top of his list for forever. So we waited until Black Friday because we knew we were going to get it. And so we got it. Awesome. It was like $50 off. And like, no joke, it's in between the order and arriving. And he bumps it to like almost near the bottom of his Christmas list. I'm like, fuck.
Maybe he did that because he thought it was too expensive.
No, he's just not like his buddies and him aren't into it anymore.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And so then is like, but his Beyblade Stadium and the two Beyblades that he wants, they're still like second, third, and fourth on his list, but he hasn't talked about them once. And I'm like, oh, I know that's there by accident. Like I've asked him to go through this list a million times, but he hasn't talked about Beyblades once since they've been on the list. I'm like, ooh. So we have them for him, but that's going to be,
Listen, Beyblades are timeless. They last forever.
Yes.
Let it rip.
Yes, they are.
Amazing.
Let it rip. So it's just one of those where we're getting him stuff he wants, but he's at that stage where things are flippy floppy for him.
Sure.
Like he half kid, half adult, like he's ordering from the adult menu at the restaurant, even though he can't finish the food and costs us twice as much and that kind of stuff. So anyway, it's just that awkward thing where I don't think he's going to get that magical excitement from opening stuff and he'll be disappointed. Come March, he'll love every single one of his gifts, but that's not what I think Christmas is about. Not the crappy material aspect of gifts under the tree. That's all about the moment. So as a parent,
I think you'll still get it.
It's been a stressful week. Week of trying to figure things out, balance, each get the kids the same quantity, but also the same dollar value in their mind. So, all good things. That's
How
about you? How you been, man? I took up like 15 minutes there and I didn't even mean to. It's nice to see you.
Just chatting away, Ty. My week was, it was better than the last week. It was good. It was a busy week, like productive for sure. I had a moment this week where I went to bed and it was the first time I actually in my head was feeling really good about some of the stuff that's going on. It made a huge difference. Holy crap, did I ever have a good sleep that night? So
good.
Yeah. It's
cool to be aware of that though.
It was weird to be aware of it. Yeah. Like I remember thinking it when I went into our washroom and then just got into bed and had a great sleep. So only one because the next day things went sideways, but it was a really good sleep. The week was pretty fun. We finished the first season of True Detectives.
Okay.
With McConaughey and Woody.
And what'd you think? I've heard nothing but fantastic things.
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was so good. I didn't realize that it's kind of like Fargo, where it's a different story each season, different actors, whatever. I didn't know
the Fargo TV show was like that. I've only seen the movie.
Oh yeah, the TV show's like that too. So they may be more intertwined, and it doesn't seem like True Detective will be at all. It's a very, very well written, well shot. It's like Matthew McConaughey's character is like That's exactly how I think of him. Just slow talking.
All right.
Saying weird, and like weird things, like talking, about the space around us and the, like just, I don't know how to describe what he's saying, but it was good. We both liked it.
Have you ever heard any of his sermons, like when he's preaching in front of a church or anything like that as a guest speaker?
No, but I've heard him like read books.
Oh, yeah, he does that too. But his sermons are hilarious. He does a great job of incorporating like materialistic jokes with.
Does he speak?
Yeah, he's been a guest speaker sometimes. It's pretty fun to watch. Huh. Anyway,
interesting.
It just, you were talking about the.
Yeah. So anyway, we did watch that. We attempted to do some Christmas. We did Christmas shopping. Christina and I went out. I took Logan to work one day, and I'm like, all right, I got time. I'm by myself. It's just taking Logan. I'll drop him off at work. Then I'll go swing out, do some Christmas shopping. Jesus, I don't like people. I couldn't do it. I walked through the mall and I'm like, no, I don't want this. This is not what's going to happen. And here's what made it even worse. So I will go through the mall and I don't buy a thing. I just wanted to get out of there. I walked straight out. I knew I had to get a gift for a nephew from Home Depot. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll go to Home Depot. I went into Home Depot and I don't think I've ever done this before. I walked in, thought for a second. I walked straight to the spot where I needed to grab the two things and I bought them and I left. I was in Home Depot for like 3 minutes.
That's the worst feeling.
It sucked.
It is.
It sucked. Yeah.
You want to explore. You want to be like, oh, that's the price of dirt now. Cool. I don't need any, but now I know.
Too many people. It was so frustrating. I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and driving around town right now is an absolute waste of time because there's construction everywhere. And oh man. So anyway, we did do some Christmas shopping, which was nice to go out for the two of us to go out more than anything. But yeah, it's
so you went with Christina?
Yeah, I was trying to get.
I guess you wouldn't be allowed to grocery shop by yourself.
Shut up. I can shop.
Not that you wouldn't be capable, but that it would just screw up the balance of what she had already planned.
Well, she'd
have to work around your.
I do grocery shopping
purchases,
but
no, not grocery shop. Did I say grocery shop?
Yeah, but what do you mean? Do you mean
I meant Christmas shop?
Yeah. Well, she would probably rather I was more involved in it, but I can't. I don't want to. Like, send me links on Amazon. No problem. I got that one.
I can click that.
I know how to do that one.
Add to cart.
That's right.
Sorry. The reason that I said grocery shopping was because like you were talking about like traffic and all that. And Erin works 4 days on, 4 days off, as you know. And her 4 days off are Friday to Monday now. Mm-hmm. And we need to go grocery shopping. And I'm like, no, we're just going to starve.
Sunday?
We're waiting until like next Tuesday when she's off next Tuesday. And then we'll go. So that's where my brain was. But I obviously didn't want to interrupt you. But now I did because I said the wrong word. So fine. Christmas shopping, the two of you together again.
Yeah, it was fun. It was nice to go out. We did that. And yeah, it's good. I played Enshrouded. So I was looking for a game. I've played it years ago. And I was just looking for something to fill my time, when I have some time to play. Man, that game is good. Holy crap. If you're ever looking for like an RPG exploration, massive world, cool base building, it's extremely well done. It's just an indie game. I don't know who the developer is. Keen, I think is the name of the developer, but not the same Keen that does Space Engineers. But man, it's so good. I'm having so much fun. It's the scale and scope of the game is so massive that you just feel like it's fine that you're never going to get everything done. That there's like you can go and explore, or you can just chill and build a base, and it's got like NPCs that you're rescuing and bringing back to the base you build, and it's kind of like a base building game where there's no limitation at all. Like you can just do whatever you want. Anyway, I was playing that.
So I could hold 2 scepters if I wanted to.
You could hold.
You get it?
Yeah, I do get it. No, you can't. It must just be a thing. Nobody knows how to hold 2 scepters. I just don't.
It's probably really heavy. You're using all your left shoulder strength in your right shoulder when you're holding one scepter.
I just don't think the technology's there yet for us to get 2 scepters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're still working on that. But anyway, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's just so big. I started on a brand new save, and they introduced water and the ability to actually go underwater. And it's insane how big the scope is and how massive the game is. Like, the game is ginormous, and you're not loading. There's no loading screens. There's no nothing. You're just
what's the
in the world.
Purpose? Like in Path of Exile, you map and you boss. What's the purpose of Enshroud?
You have your quest lines, and you're trying to figure out this shroud that has taken over the world. You're trying to determine like what's causing it, who's behind it, how to control it. But then in the meantime, you're also doing quests for all these NPCs that join your town, and all of their quests are actually meaningful in the sense that they will unlock more things for you to do with your town, and for you to progress your character, and to get new gear, and to learn new spells. And yeah, it's a really well done.
Would those NPC quests be annoying if it wasn't your first playthrough, you think?
No, because they all have a purpose to the sort of end goal of building your town and getting the best stuff. Okay. And you're traveling throughout the world anyway. So okay. No, I haven't found, because a lot of them, I don't remember them because I did them so long ago. So it's hard to say. They definitely don't feel like repeats for me, but yeah, it's a fun game. And then somebody in Discord, you guys were talking about tower defense game, the tower game.
Oh, 10 years ago. Yep.
Yeah, I know. It was a bit ago. But at the time, then somebody mentioned a game called Space XYZ. And I was like, oh, what is that? So I just went and looked it up on my phone. And so I have been playing that when I have like downtime on my phone. It's actually fun. It's like I don't know what they're called. They may be the rogue, like where you like go to battle, and then when you lose, you kind of build yourself up again, and then you go back in and you do it again. It's fun. But otherwise, week's good, life's good. Things are good.
You know, that's a great time to play that kind of genre when you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Not when you're trying to ascend.
What?
Sorry, too soon.
No,
it's only been a year.
It's fair.
They still have time. They can change it.
Maybe we'll get something better that's more like chess.
ARPG.
More like a chess event. That would be great.
Hey, so you know what Harry Potter did in their video games? They kept them RPG. But when you have Ronald Weasley sacrificing himself in the game of chess so that his teammates can move on, they didn't force it in the game in some of the most important aspects of Hogwarts Legacy.
I'm sure there's
you
some
could just
parts
go out
in there.
and buy a Harry Potter chess set if you feel like Harry Potter chess.
Or you could play it in the game because you just want to be engrossed in the story.
Possibly. Yes. Not to unlock the most important aspect of character creation.
I see lawn talk. There's not really any lawn talk, but I am going to need to start decorating my outside house for Christmas now.
'Tis the winter. Are you going to?
I haven't done it. Yeah, we do it every year.
Speaking of decorating, it's not decorating, but we needed to. So our hood fan busted in above the stove.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to get that. I want to get our electrical fireplace checked out because it smelled funny. It smelled like, I'm always nervous about everything burning down. So when dust is burning, you know, just because you haven't used something for a long time, I always get nervous that something's not hooked up right.
Fireplace does that every time. Yeah.
Right. And so, but it smelled too strong to the point where like Erin always makes fun of me. She's like, there's nothing burning. Like she wouldn't even like, she's not even conscious, and she'll wake up to say, there's nothing burning, Tyler. You're fine. Right.
Sure.
But even when we turn this fireplace on, she's like, let's get it checked. And we had like a whole bunch of other minor things we wanted to get done. So we called an electrician, got them to do it all at once. But one of them, this one was frivolous, and I am a cheapskate, but I'm so excited for this. It's already installed. I didn't know that they were a thing, but they are an astrological light switch. Basically, it turns on my outside light at dawn and on and off at dawn and dusk.
Oh, buddy, those have been around for a while.
I know. I didn't know that.
Awesome,
I just thought that you had to like have like a light sensor outside or something, and then have it. But I didn't know that they had any that you type in like inside. Where you are in the world, right? Mm-hmm. Your location, and then it just automatically knows.
Is it the switch itself that does that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So
it has 16 programmable options, Justin, and I only want the one. The one that makes it turn on and off automatically.
What would you need 16 for?
A lot of different kind of traveling. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. Like yes, I'm here for illegal activity program 2, and it just flashes on and off every minute. I don't know.
Yep, that one makes sense.
But,
well, at least I know my Christmas lights are hung up.
Yeah. Oh, they are. You did it.
Yeah. Well, no, they're permanent, right? I built the permanent lights.
So, you saw a video before we started recording.
Oh yeah, we got This Week in PoE. I did watch a video. I hadn't watched. What was it called? The PoE. Okay, it's called the Fact of the Vaal or some Pact of the Vaal.
Yeah.
It's a PoE 2 league.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So here's the thing, though. They didn't explain anything. This is hilarious. Aaron had the same question. So last week we get a thing, the last of the Druids. Right. It's a 45-second video or whatever it is. PoE and then 2. This one we get another video and it's like what is
Pact
it?
The something. Of the Vaal.
Yeah, the Pact of the Vaal. Oh, I thought we were like, did you guys already change your mind?
I had to look for the symbol. I was like, it is PoE 2. What?
Yeah.
So they are planning to do leagues with I don't know if I like that. We'll see how it goes.
It's the same thing that they've been doing, but the problem is like they're trying to advertise to new people, not to us. You know what I mean? Like obviously they're advertising to us too, but we're going to play it no matter what. But when you're advertising to new people, you have to this is so confusing to somebody that's not familiar with Path of Exile. I mean, now you have two names for your league. You technically have two names for the league. The other people don't know that okay, 0.2 is called something, 0.3 is called something, 0.4 is called something, and then the 0.41, 0.42 is always going to be last of the Druids, and then 0.41 is going to have a different name, 0.42 is going to have a different name. They don't know how long Secrets of the Atlas has been, or the other names that Path won. They don't get that. So all you have are two just blanket titles for the upcoming patch, and people are like,
I mean, it does say league.
For? What do I? So somebody that doesn't mean anything to anybody unless you've already played Path 1. Well,
it is very clearly pointed towards people who understand GGG's format because we've not done this in PoE 2. So yes, I agree with you. They have not created this format yet in PoE 2. So I don't really mind because maybe that's the goal that they're trying to set. I think my concern is more why. Why during an early access, why do both? I mean, this is great. Have this content,
sure.
But I don't know. I just find it odd because we talked about this last week about the idea of will they have leagues in PoE 2? It doesn't make sense because everything they add in PoE 2 is core. There's no whatever they're doing with this league
stuff that they just did.
Yeah, this cannot be not core. Every single thing we see in this, Fate of the Vaal. Did I say that? Pact of the Vaal? I don't know. Everything in this Fate of the Vaal has to be core. It doesn't make any sense for them to
We don't have Vaal side areas yet in the game, right? So it's probably something along that regards. Or a revamped version. That's what Vaal is in Path 1, right? It's technically the Vaal side areas and then corrupted things, right?
Yeah. Which I don't think we have that yet into PoE 2.
You have corruption, but I don't think you have any Vaal side areas.
Corruption in the map, yeah. But do we have corrupted items? Can you Vaal an item? I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You can.
I love how currency looks in Path 2 compared to Path 1. That Vaal orb.
Yeah.
It's just torment, man. It's really cool.
Yeah, they do look good. I mean,
I just thought it was funny. It's just funny how they advertised it.
It confused me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a PoE 1 thing first. For a minute, I was like, are we really promoting the Path of Exile 1 next league? That's 2 months away, 3 months away. I don't understand.
The funny thing, and obviously it doesn't matter because when the game comes out, it comes out. When the content comes out, we play it. So who cares how they go about it for people like you and myself. Yeah. But they don't really have the time to have a 0.4 and then a 0.1, 0.4, 0.1, 0.4, 0.2, 0.4, 0.3, because of the kind of content that still needs to come out. You know what I mean? This isn't going to be the last major update they have because they have all these classes that still need to come out. The campaign's not even close to being finished. Item bases, there's still massive chunks of the game that aren't out yet. So what's the difference between a 0.2, 3 and a 0.4 and then something like a 3.1 and a 3.2 in terms of leagues? You know what I mean? Because they're obviously titling the big picture and then the every 4 months picture, right? They're titling them different or subtitles. So I'm they don't really have the time though. Like you only have 3 more leagues after this one, and then it's 2027.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is it going to be 0.4 for the whole year? Probably not.
No, it'll be the next one coming out will be 0.5. That's what they've been doing.
That, but so then why
I,
have the double title, right?
I don't understand the league behind that part. Confuses me because I would have just thought this was the whatever Druid league with some Vaal content or some whatever. Like it just is odd to me because in PoE 1's history, league content did not always go core, but in PoE 2 currently, that would be insane for it not to be core. Right. Exactly. So there's no way it's not going core. So, yeah, I mean, cool. We'll see what it is.
It'll be sweet. So Vaal content, Druids, hopefully the other Druid Templar individual as well.
Yeah,
a really grumpy, cynical one.
That we get to see the announcement.
The reveal is December 4th, so Thursday, which I appreciate. It's 11 o'clock our time, which is nice. It'll give us 3 hours until the kids start coming home from school. So
sweet.
Maybe watch the Q&A this time.
This is on the Thursday. Sweet. So we'll be able to talk about it next week. I am excited to see it. I mean, in the end, I'm going to play it no matter what. But yeah, cool. What else happened this week? I
forgot this was like hype for the reveal because I was wondering where all the teasers were. But obviously, you can't have too many, right? Because they want to reveal as much. But I was surprised to get absolutely nothing this week.
Yeah, there really wasn't
all that. No. Like, so now we have one more week coming up, and this is going to be where they're like, oh, well, here's all the QLWell stuff we're adding, and here's some of the changes that we don't want to like bombard you with in the video, so it's not a 20-hour video. But I was surprised there wasn't any of that this week because they came out with a video last week. Like we talked about the Druid video last week, and then there was nothing. Yeah,
they just went quiet. What's going to happen is we're going to end the recording, and then they're just going to like crap a bunch of stuff out.
Well, it is technically Friday. Like they're starting, and they do revolve around a lot of their marketing stuff around the Pacific time zone.
Except that it would be Saturday today, so they have had stuff come out on Fridays, so I don't know. Like Friday our time,
they do
Saturday
it. They plan stuff. They plan the reveals. Like, so I definitely think we'll get some stuff this weekend. It's just bad timing for us.
Yep. Anything else? I see Uber Boss Kill Event.
There's nothing.
Keeper of the Flame Vault Pass.
They did nothing
concept art this
week for us.
Is Brazil with an S or a Z?
Depends where you're from.
Okay, I'm from Canada.
A Z.
And who does the S? Is that more like South American?
Do.
Okay. They say it more with the S too.
Brazil.
Okay, cool. So they had a game show recap, and then wow, that's actually it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like after they say, "Hey, Druids," and they're like, "Also crickets."
Maybe that's good though.
Sure.
Kind of fun for us to get it all in a week.
But I bought Hitman.
You bought Hitman what?
World of Assassination.
On what?
They've rebranded 1 billion times.
What?
Love the original storyline. Yeah, on Xbox. They have so they had Hitman like back in like floppy disk days, right? Hitman
loved it. Yep.
Oh yeah. And then they had Hitman Silent Assassin, which is number 2. And then they had Contracts, which like they really wanted a third game, but that was basically just the best of 1 and 2, and then like 2 extra missions, Contracts. Then they had Hitman Absolution, and the storyline really got awesome, but Absolution was stupid. They added some cool ideas, but like the storyline got all superhero-y and dumb and like boss fighty, and that was so then that was the same time that they also screwed up Tomb Raider. And so that company that makes them both apologized and said, yeah, we're getting back to the core basics, and they revamped both games. So then they rebranded. And then they just came out with like, it's kind of like Call of Duty. All of a sudden, one day they just decided to be like, no, all the other Call of Duties don't matter. Now this one's Call of Duty 1, even though they already have a Call of Duty 1 from 10 years ago, right? So then they came out with Hitman 1, and then Hitman 2, and then Hitman 3. But they went through like some, I don't know, company crisis in the middle of it all. And so Hitman 1 came out for free. You could get like the first mission for free. And then they tried to do things episodically, kind of like how Telltale games used to do their stuff. You could buy the games episodically or the missions episodically until like later on. And then they also tried to have live events. So if you like bought the game, you could do the live event that was only available for like 2 or 3 months, and then it would disappear forever kind of thing. And then they kind of panicked. They didn't like that there was like content that people couldn't access anymore. So people would pay for this exclusive access. And then they just made it available in the Game of the Year edition later. And that really pissed people off. And then they did the same kind of screw ups with Hitman 2. And then they came out with Hitman 3, but they're like, no, we don't really like how this is all working. So then they came out with Hitman World of Assassination. And that's Hitman 1, Hitman 2, Hitman 3, all in one game. But I already bought Hitman 1 and Hitman 2. So you know what they said? Screw you. The only option you have is Hitman World of Assassination. You can't even buy the other games anymore.
So you bought World of Assassination?
Yeah, Black Friday sale.
Okay.
And I'm going through Hitman 1, 2, 3.
Do you have to play through 1 and 2 and then 3?
No.
In this? Okay.
In fact, they don't even have a tracker for you when you're going through quote unquote campaign mode. If you finish a mission and then you quit to dinner or whatever and you come back and play tomorrow, it doesn't tell you where you left off. You just have to remember and then go select one of the next missions in the campaign list.
There's no mission tracker?
Nope.
What?
Yeah, I know. Talk about a wicked rebranding.
That doesn't make any sense. Why?
After all this rebranding of like, oh, we don't like how we dealt with Hitman 1, and then, oh, we don't like how we dealt with Hitman 2, and oh, Hitman 3 came out. Oh, no, shoot, we're not going to do that. It's all just one big happy game. And then all of our expansions are going to come out for the one game. Okay, awesome. You know what it's listed as? In my like actual games when I go to select the game on Xbox, Hitman 3. It's not even called World of Assassination. So I'm loving it though. I love that game. I'm having such a difficult time. Like I just want to go around and snipe people.
Yeah.
I don't
100%.
care if people are panicking because somebody's head just got blown off at the dinner table. I just care if they know that it's me or not.
Yeah. Can I escape?
I want to get away with it. I want to walk around and people have no idea who I am.
Yeah.
I don't care if the world is panicking.
I just want to walk right past and be like,
but the 5-star silent assassin rating doesn't accommodate that. And I have a difficult time with that.
Oh, dang. So you can't because you're shooting a gun?
Your bodies can't be found. You can only kill the targets.
Can you shoot?
Yeah, if people don't see you shoot. Yeah. And if people don't find the body. But if they see somebody get shot, you don't get your 5-star assassin rating. So I'm having such a difficult time between playing the way that I want to, but then I get to the end and I get my rating and I'm like, I can fix that though. So that was my week.
You need Sniper Elite for that because
I loved that.
Remember
game.
that?
Remember when it was co-op? I think I was. You did
the first one. I have played every single one of them for at least 15 minutes, but some longer. But it was the third one they screwed up, right? Like they made it very action oriented as you would go from one mission to another or a 2 snipe spot. They kind of made it. Yeah, it was too much like running gun to get to a snipe. It was not the way I wanted to play it. Like in the first one where you're crawling through whatever you can crawl through. And you are going to snipe. You're going to snipe.
Yes.
Everyone dies by a sniper. And then get to watch the bullet like that one
and the skull, the X-ray vision
right through the balls.
They had a co-op one. We played. Was it the original Xbox or Xbox One? You and I would play co-op.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That was good. It probably sucked, but man, it was good.
The co-op that always sticks out to me was Siege. Was it Siege or what? Was the game that we used to always just play against the terrorists? It was like, could we beat the round? Could we beat the zone?
Oh. That was the old school version of Rainbow Six.
Right. Yeah.
It was Rainbow Six. Yeah. So it wasn't Siege because Siege is the new version. It was called Rainbow Six Vegas and then Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was it. And you would, you'd be able to rappel down and it would be called Terrorist Hunt. We'd
play it on the hardest difficulty and just play it over. And I don't know if we ever actually fully beat it. Like in all the times we played it. You think so?
Look at us. I
mean, we're pretty awesome, but...
Dude, you think we wouldn't? You think we would have kept playing if we couldn't beat it?
Yes,
we were probably quitters back then.
No, we were both very stubborn about the fact that we wanted to try and beat on the hardest one, which is not normal for us at all. At least not for me. Do you? That's awesome. What was that on? Was that Xbox or how did we play
360.
That? Good times.
Yeah. And this is what you get when you come up with a teaser called Blast of the Druids and you don't follow it up with anything.
And just leave us with waiting.
That's right. But it is, I am excited to see what they come out with because something that GGG has always done a good job at is Like, obviously, there's things that we laugh about, or like, why would you do this, or anything like that. But whatever, like, you would get that with any decision with any people, right? But one thing that they've always been amazing at is their creativity. Yeah, like their ability to solve a problem or to like manipulate it so that it's not an issue. Yeah, I don't know. Like they're very creative with some of the things that they do. Well, many of the things that they do, and so I'm very curious to see what the end game changes are, because that was a big one. Classes are coming out. Ascendancies are going to get revamped. I don't know. I like it. I'm excited. I obviously, for me as a minion player, I'm hoping for a lot more variety when it comes to minion skills and minion options. And
I don't know what I'm hoping for.
This is the class for me, right? Like if
you think so,
the witch. Like think about any other type of class like if there's any other class that's going to come out that's going to give a minion player variety, it's the ally centered.
It'd be like a warlock or something.
Sure, whatever it's going to be. But like when you look at the other sides, sure, they could add a minion style or an ally specific thing, like especially if you get down to the mercenary, like a general style player. But at the end of the day, where all the minion nodes are is kind of where you would typically situate a generic minion or ally player or class ascendancy. And so, yeah, it's the Druid / Templar. So this is where it's going to really make or break, T-bone.
Yeah, I don't have any expectations or anything I'm hoping for. I'm just going to play it.
That's right.
I'm hoping that, I don't think what I want I'm going to get. So I just have to move on from that, which is faster campaign.
Put an in-game filter. You're going to get that?
I'm happy to use an out-of-game filter. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I would love the idea of them putting one in there, but that does not bother me at all. I've played with Filter Blade since it was a thing. So having a filter outside of the game does not bother me. But yeah, not even close. It's not even on the same level as the campaign and having to, take forever to get through the campaign. So we'll see. I will not be playing any Path of Exile leading up to it, though, because it is very difficult to go from PoE 1 to PoE 2. Currently, it's just too slow. It's too it feels jarring.
You almost get nauseous just thinking about how the difference is. Like if you only play one game, it's fine. Like if you just play PoE 2, it's fine.
Sure.
But going back and forth,
it's very hard.
Unhealthy.
Yeah.
Unhealthy. Not good for the soul.
I don't know if I like the pace that it is right now, but I also understand the idea of them being very careful about unlocking that pace. Like you can't crawl that back. So I do understand that. I'm totally on board with it. It's hard right now.
And Sprint was smart.
Yeah.
You didn't change your game, but you gave an option.
Yeah. It's a little bit still. I mean, they fixed it so that you weren't getting stunned. I'm so glad that I wasn't just talking out of my ass about the whole stupid getting stunned out of a roll because I thought you were sprinting. But I still feel like it's still a little bit clunky. And I don't know that I want the solution of if I hold sprint, my character just magically moves around the trees and all the, things that block it. But there's too many things that block my character that put me into a stunned state or a staggered state because I bump them. So, but we're only one league into the sprint, so hopefully they'll have time to clean that up.
But those are the same things that I complain about when it comes to meaningful combat. Like I getting stuck on crap. I can't see what's going on. I'm in the middle of fighting, and these level designs are so like enemies blend in with the terrain and the things that block and impede your path, whether they're broken carts or trees, they blend in with the environment. You actually can't see where you can and can't go properly. Even like inclines or like a puddle that for some reason I can't run across, I have to go around. Like it all just blends in. So sure, like, yeah, you're bringing it up for something probably less significant and for sprint and moving around. But I mean, when you're in combat, those are the same things that impact you. But it's busy, and it's the difference between a portal and death and XP loss. So that's one thing that I really hope that visual clarity is just as bad as the first game, but for other reasons. So
I don't know that that's just as bad, but it is bad. I think visual clarity in PoE 1 is
atrocious.
Yeah, it's got to be at its own level, but PoE 2 hasn't improved. It's not like they've tried to improve since they've come out with PoE 2. I guess is what I mean to say.
The experience for me as a user isn't any different. The reasons for why the visual clarity is bad in either game, sure, are different, but at the end of the day, it's bad in both. I still can't see what's going on. So I still have the meaningless combat as opposed to meaningful combat. I guess the escape now that Path 1 has is, well, they have Path 2, right? So now they can just make Path 1 whatever they want, even if it's like, all right, it's all damage first. It's all about screen clearing. It's all about this. So we don't actually have to care about this, that, or another thing. Like, okay, like that's just the Path 1 experience. That's what you sign up for. The
problem is, though, that's also the ARPG experience. So like you have to be careful because you can't abandon the ARPG experience is to go in and smash a ton of monsters, kill a bunch of monsters, get loot. So I don't know. Like I'm excited to see where they go with it. I'm hoping to see something that at least picks the pace up a little bit, even if it's not PoE 1 level, which I'm totally fine with, and see how that goes. But yeah, I would love to see something campaign related. I don't even need content, just that you've made it faster somehow. Sprint isn't enough. It's good. It's definitely a good start, but yeah, it's just too long.
Mm-hmm.
But and the Druid better be good because that's what I'm playing. So I'm not starting another character because I know I can do it. Like that's a weird thing with PoE 2 and PoE 1. I will league start a build that I know I can play, even though it's not new, because I can get currency. Because it's no big deal to level a second character. It doesn't take a super long time in PoE 1.
You still
PoE
hate
2,
it, but yeah,
I hate it, but I can be done in like 4 or 5 hours. Like it's not going to take up such a mass amount of the time that I have available to play. PoE 2, I can't afford to just go, I'll play my first character because I know what this is. Yeah, I don't have the time for that. And it's days of play time, which becomes weeks of my time. Like right. it just takes too much in-game time for me to actually do it. So that means I'm going to be committing to a new build, which I've not done almost ever in PoE. I tend to pick something that I'm comfortable with. So hopefully it's decent.
When they don't have the self-accountability for balance, when they don't insist on having a balanced game, but they're fine rotating which skills are strong and which skills are weak, that actually is a huge impact for, is somebody willing to spend a few days leveling up a new character? Because at some point, those people are going to know, like, I don't even know if this build's going to work. Like, sure, that's part of some of the theory crafting experience, but when you build a build properly and it still doesn't work, there's no way to find that out until you actually get to that point. So do people actually want to spend 15 hours and then discover that? Well, if that's lingering in their mind, maybe it's like, oh, well, that's a really cool idea, but no. You know,
that was one of the fun
bite
parts.
Them in the butt, having that kind of combination of their attitude towards skill balance versus the size of the areas.
One of the fun parts about PoE 1 when it was in its like beta and early access, like early out of beta stage, was you couldn't fix your character, so you had to re-roll the character. But the process to do that wasn't massively time consuming, and you could usually find it out relatively quickly. You have to remember there wasn't really any end game. You were just constantly recycling through the content. PoE 2 is not friendly to just winging it. I was talking with might have been Logan or Ethan, I can't remember which one of them, but I was saying that the problem currently with PoE 2 is just that because they're still lacking in skills and all these other things, the build the array of builds that you can play is way smaller than it is in PoE 1. You just can't go into PoE. It's very, very difficult to go into PoE 2 and just wing it and go like, well, I want to go in this direction. You probably can't yet.
No, you have very few skills to pick from. And it's not like you can just go and buy a skill, get a few more scrolls of wisdom, and then it's like, oh shoot, this skill doesn't suit me or it's not working out for me. I'm going to go buy another one. You actually have to wait for a drop. You have to use your super crappy skill lots until something else drops for you. It's RNG specific. And they're not actually that, like, not every skill that you have available to you is quote unquote smart to use. Like some of them are just real trash, but you've used that one skill gem on it. And it's like, oh crap. Now what? What am I supposed to do? Well, I can slog through this and hope for another one, or I could just restart. And then the thought of restarting, depending on how much time you've put into it, you're like, oh, I'm just going to load a different game. Well, it is though. Like when you're going for, I feel like their drops are
decent though for getting skill gem. I feel like their drops are decent for skill.
I disagree. Really? I think they're good if you're already strong. But if you're weak, and you've used something up to try something out, or you tried and it didn't work out, you're screwed.
Yep. It's the same with the tree.
Yes.
Yep.
But they don't even have a place where maybe the answer is like, maybe you can buy level 1 skill gems and level 1 support gems from somebody for gold. I don't know, because you need to be able to try stuff out. And if you are making a game so that new people coming in are trying stuff out and just seeing what they like in the game, like what suits them, let alone what's strong or not. Like, it's not just balance. Not everybody's coming into a new game and being like, all right, I'm already min-maxing. What's the best? What's the stuff? They're trying to find fun, right? And they're not going to want to spend 8 hours fighting normal white enemies, right? So like, they're going to try stuff out and revamp, and it's all about the theory crafting, and the game does not provide that right now at all. Not for a new player. Once you're familiar with what's strong, sure, you can go through and you can fly through it, and it's
hard to be that familiar with PoE 2 though. It's too new.
Well, that's the thing. So I'm hoping that there's not, I don't know, like the concept and the mentality of feature creep is something that every developer has to be concerned about and put the brakes on for a little bit. But with that same mentality, I really hope that they're constantly considering what the new player experience is from start to finish. Like, there's nothing wrong with having an easy first act. There really isn't.
No, I agree. Especially if you're not like slamming it down in Act 2 on them, but or at least more access to things in Act 1.
Yeah. But again, like, it's all hypothetical. We're just like hoping and dreaming and chatting. Like, who cares what the state of the game is right now? Well, obviously, I'm not playing it. You're not playing it, but whatever. It's beta.
But that's PoE for me anyway. I follow their league releases like I play games. I just play it till I don't want to play it, and then I play something else until they come up with the next one. So, yeah.
And in a week, we find out what the evil Vaal Druid is all about.
Can't wait.
Oh, they had the weird triangle.
Yeah, that's it, Ziri.
Trying not to make it provocative.
The mirror.
But
yeah.
I know. But is that like, I don't know. The only other time we've had like water ripples like that is the Mirror of Kalandra, right?
Well, the Ziri has the mirror though too, right?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Even the boss fight did too, the mirrors.
Yeah,
but is that what it is though? Because it's a pretty crappy mirror.
I think really, it is. Well, it needs a little cleaning.
Yeah.
I don't know the eyeball that came out of it. That one threw me off a little bit because I was trying to think like where that falls in with the Vaal, but I also don't know lore.
That's just PoE 2. That eyeball with the tentacles. Yeah. It's always around.
Just following us around.
That's their
PoE2 thing.
I think that's like the corruption thingy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I still don't get Endgame.
Just Matt, buddy.
Trying to.
It would be fun to see what they do with Endgame, because they did say there was a lot more coming out. Well, look, in a week we're going to be able to chat about all the stuff that are coming, and it'll be good. Can't wait.
I'm pretty stoked for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Even though I'm not playing either game for like the last month and a bit. Yeah. I'm stoked.
See what comes. All right, let's wrap this up. Forever Exiled 321, Justin AK Tags.
And I'm Tyler Recker of Days.
Patrons, we'll see you in after everybody else. We will see you next week after the Druid of the Vaal Pact comes out with their announcement, and we'll get to chat about it then. So hopefully you have a great week. Website, foreverexiled.com. We have a very fun Discord. Pop in and say hello, and Patreon and other ways to support the podcast. You find them down below. See ya.